To fight or not to fight? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in this life to suffer the darts and arrows of satanic torture, or to take arms against a host of demons, and by opposing, send them to war, to wane no more, and by a war to say we overcome temptation and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a confrontation devoutly to be wished. To fight, to war perchance to win. Aye, there's the rub. For in this war of life, what victory comes when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us cause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life, that ne'er did take the sword or took in vain. For who would bear the mocks and scorns of men, the oppressor's wrong, the law's sometime delay, the insolence of evil, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his salvation take with a modest state? Or who would daily bear his cross, to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but for the hope of something after death, unfathomable glory, from whose yoke no laborer repents, resolves the will, and makes us rather bear these arms we have, than flee from battles that we know not of. Thus, conflict does make heroes of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is branded o'er with a warlike cast of thought, and enterprises of great pitch and moment, with this regard their troubles turn away and lose the name of action. So what is he that wishes that we had here but 1/10 of those who take salvation at no cost, nor never lift a finger to advance his kingdom against the furious, fiery hordes of hell that make intimidating show of force? If we are marked to die, do we not stand to count it gain to us? And if to live, the fewer fighters, the greater share of honor. God's will, I pray thee, raise the gates of hell. By Jove, I am not covetous for gold, nor care I who doth feed upon my cost. It yearns me not if men my garments wear. Such outward things dwell not in my desires, but if it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most offending soul alive. God's peace I would not lose so great an honor as one foul fiend in flight methinks would rob from me. For the hope of glory that I have, oh, wish 1,000 devils more, and proclaim it boldly through this camp, that he which hath no stomach to this fight, let him depart. His passport into heaven is secure, though he trample underfoot the very blood that ransometh his soul. We will not live in that man's company that fears his fellowship to fight with us. This army is called the Morning Star. They that fight with us and take the battle home will stand a tiptoe on great judgment day and rouse him at the name of Morning Star. Those who face this fight and live old age will yearly on this vigil feast his brethren and exclaim, "We fight with Morning Star." Then will they strip their sleeves and show their scars and say, "These wounds we have with Morning Star." Old men forget, yet no one shall forget. The world itself will hold remembrance for feats that we have done. Then shall our names, familiar in their mouths as household words, Jesus the King, Bonasso and Brooks, Merle and McCollum, Bradford and Ball, be in their flowing cups freshly remembered. And Morning Star shall ne'er be named from this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered. We few, we fighting few, we band of brothers, for he that sheds the devil's blood with me shall be my brother, be he ne'er so plain. This act ennobles his position, and men religious, now abed in Christendom, shall think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their faith as cheap, whiles any speaks that fight with us in Morning Star.